telling you, Breloom with the Toxic Orb is the best.
Oh no. It's clearly not Mach Punch with Technician.
Right? That could be true.
Oh! Hey guys, it's me, Lego Strife, and
Bakuyoshi won.
And we are back here for another countdown. This time we're going to be doing...
Top 10 Pokemon!
Now, you're probably thinking, wait, isn't this a bit out of your league? Whoever's going to ask that is going to get pelted with rancid...
Oranberries.
This is our top 10 list of our favorite Pokemon. Here's the thing. No legendaries.
No Pikachu.
No mascot. No mascot Pokemon, meaning anything that was on any cover of a Pokemon game cannot be there. So, sorry, first gen starters, you can't be there. No Pikachu, no legendaries. No Mega Evolutions, and yeah. Now, don't get us wrong about these Pokemon. We love all these Pokemon that are on this list.
Yeah, none of them are the case where we dislike them or anything. It's just some we like more than others.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, we like all Pokemon, really. We really do. It's just that we just favor more over others, really.
Yep.
In just in terms of our own opinions. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Hey!
Scizor. Its stat total is 500. Now you're probably thinking, why is Scizor so low on your list? Its design is so cool. It's like a red Scyther, but with claws. Like a crab. Yeah, it's a crab. Is it trying to be Mr. Krabs?
I don't think so. Mr. Krabs can never look that cool. Truth be told, I never liked Scizor that much to begin with at first. At first, I heavily preferred Scyther over him in terms of design.
Its most notable factor in it is defense. Unlike Scyther, which his most notable thing was his speed.
And attack.
But mostly speed.
Yeah, mostly speed.
And that is a good thing in this case. Even though we don't have Mega Evolutions on this list, we will discuss how their originals differ from their Mega Evolutions counterparts.
Oh, believe me, with Mega Scizor we have a lot to talk about then.
Pretty much all Mega Evolutions in general just add 100 to their total one stat.
Yeah, regarding Mega Scizor versus normal Scizor, it gains a lot more attack.
Yeah, it gains a lot more attack and just ruins the purpose of being a defensive tank.
Like, to be honest, there's one thing that makes it good for Mega Evolving. It can learn Bullet Punch.
That is true. Bullet Punch, well, I mean, just for if a Scizor with a Technician ability has Bullet Punch, you're guaranteed to pretty much win.
Gallade.
That's right. With a stat total of 518. The design for Gallade is just so unique and so awesome. It's got elbow blades! Its most notable stat is really just his speed, really.
Speed and attack.
Speed and attack. He's a speedy attacker.
Plus, he's got a unique typing on him as well, Psychic and Fighting.
Psychic and Fighting. He's like one of the most unique fighting types out there.
And plus, the Mega Evolution is a big step up.
Yeah, you get the cape.
Really?
Look at the design! It turns into Super Gallade! Nidoking, with a stat total of a whopping 505! Now, a lot of people do underestimate Nidoking. They say, oh, we just put him on this list because he's popular and he does a... Do you not realize how diverse Nidoking is? The most surprising move that I found out he can learn was Outrage.
Yeah, that's
He can learn Outrage!
Isn't that one of the most powerful Dragon type moves?
Yes! But we will say, though, for stat-wise for Nidoking, he is really diverse and balanced. That's what we like. That is really, really good.
Umbreon.
Umbreon's stat total is 525. This Pokemon is a very unique wall.
And plus, Umbreon has my favorite shiny form. Period.
For its stats, it's actually pretty good. If you want to make a really good wall for your team, you don't have a Dark type on your team, add an Umbreon.
Just don't try and make him attack. Never try that.
Yeah, just don't try to make it based off attack. Utilize the defense that it gives you. Utilize it well. Lucario. Lucario's stat total is 525. It's pretty average, but better than most. Now you might be saying, oh, he's a mascot, he's in different games. Just because he's in different games doesn't make him a mascot. That only means if he's on the cover. Do you see him on the cover of Smash Brothers?
Nope.
Neither do I. So we can talk about it. He's mostly a speedy attacker. And given his type of fighting in Steel, he has a lot of resistances and a little more weaknesses, but it both equals out each other in the outcome. It's really nice.
And he's one of the most powerful in-game Pokemon you could get.
Basically, it could be a mixed attacker, really.
Yeah, he can learn all sorts of different moves. He can even learn Dragon Pulse. Again, Lucario usually has one of the biggest diverse move pools for fighting types.
That is true. Luxray. Oh my god, talk about a badass design for a Pokemon. Its stat total is 523. Again, like Lucario, better than most, but not all of them. Well, let's talk about its stats. Most notably is its speed.
Yeah.
Most notably. Some say you can train it up to its special attack and kind of make it... It's kind of a mixed attacker, but not really. It's mostly a physical attacker.
Well, yeah, it's easily one of the best electric types to come out of Pokemon.
Generation 4 in general, actually. I mean, I'll say this now. Generation 4 got some really shitty Pokemon, like Pachirisu and Burmy.
Truth be told, I think they were worse than the other generations.
Yeah. But I will say, though, they made up for it for having Luxray in the mix.
Oh boy, we're really in it now.
We're just gonna say this now, as if we're not already getting enough hate for this. You're really gonna hate us after this. But we might need our flame shields. Let's get her behind our chairs.
Dude, I don't need a flame shield.
I do!
I got Magic Armor.
Where?
This.
That's a t-shirt.
I know.
Point taken. Alright.
Garchomp.
Put down your pitchforks and torches. Let us explain. He has a space stat total of 600! In our opinions, in our experience in Pokemon, he's pretty much, like, our best pseudo-legendary we've ever used. Besides a couple of exceptions. I'm just gonna say this now. Mega Evolution's design is amazing. Like, it makes it more of a badass.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of like a pipe. But more like a badass. It's a land shark, for fuck's sake.
Yep.
A land shark! That's a great concept! Pokemon's... They should have kept with that same mentality. But no. Generation 5. We got an ice cream. Garchomp is most notably for its attack. I mean, come on. And its HP as well. Metagross. Metagross's base stat total is 600, the same as Garchomp, making it also a pseudo-legendary. Let's get on with his stats, though. Its stats is amazing. It's a really good mixed... Well, it's not... It can be mixed, can it?
Yeah, it can be mixed.
It's kind of a mixed defensive attack.
Some people prefer physical.
It's more of a physical attacker than anything.
Yeah.
Its defense is also amazing, too. I will say, though, for stat-wise, it is pretty balanced when it comes to physical strength. And HP as well, so it's okay. For those of you who don't know, Metagross has a brain in every single one of its legs. And its central thing is like a supercomputer. You thought Alakazam was smart? Fuck that shit! You're not Metagross, bitches! Now, for the Mega Evolution design for Mega Metagross, it literally just gains 2 more legs and it flies.
Number 2 is easily my favorite Pokemon, one of my favorites, hailing from Gen 3.
Oh, it's one of my favorites as well. We both had our fair share of using it, and now it's one of our favorites.
Aggron.
The stat total for Aggron is 530. So you're probably wondering, wait, how is he even better than Metagross? That defense! First off, the original stats, it's like defensive all the way through, and physical. Yeah. It's physically defensive. It's really nice. It's a really good, nice physically defensive tank. But once you look at its Mega Evolution's design and its defense, you will be startled. The fact of the matter is that it is strong. Its defense is stronger than Shuckle.
Yes, you all know who we're talking about.
Shuckle! Also, its Mega Evolution design is pretty badass, too. It's like a walking armory, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. Even though Aggron's stats are pretty lacking in the special department, its physical stats are amazing, but it does not even compare to the #1 slot. Before we get to our number 1 slot, let's recap. Number 10, Sizzle.
Number 9, Gallade.
Number 8, Nidoking.
Number 7, Umbreon.
Number 6, Lucario.
Number 5, Luxray.
Number 4, Garchomp.
Number 3, Too Many Brains.
Number 2, Walking Armory. We've limited ourselves to 1 starter in this list.
This was actually tied between number 1 that we were talking about and Greninja.
2 stars that we're talking about are both have really good stats.
Yeah.
But then we realized Greninja wasn't really balanced. Compared to number 1's stats, it was really lacking. Of course, this number 1 we're talking about is Swampert. Of course, this Swampert is amazing. I mean, like, how can you not like this Pokemon? I mean, its design is amazing. Its Mega Evolution looks like it just took steroids, but still, it looks awesome. And most notably, its stats are all really good. They're really balanced. It's really diverse, as well as its moveset. Even though its typing has a quad weakness to grass, besides that, it has more resistances.
Yeah, a lot more resistances.
It's amazing. For Swampert, though, we will say this: even though it lacks so much in its weaknesses, it makes up for that for its resistances and really good balance in its moveset. Swampert cements its place in the top of this list, and for good reason. Alright, well, that was our list. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you respect our choices. And
if you have choices of your own, just voice them in a respectful fashion in the comments.
Yeah, if you guys have your own top 10 lists of your own favorite Pokemon, list them in the comments below.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be really nice to see how you guys favorite Pokemon as much as we do. So that's it for this list, and we will see you guys next time when we do stuff.
Yep.